Peace and love, family. Peace and love. It's your boy Chris Enlightened coming back again with some more spiritual vittles. And today I'm going in on put it on your altar. This is a good one, family. This is a good one. Put it on your altar. This is a good one, family, because a lot of people have ancestral altars, but they don't use them. Your altar is nothing more than a tool. It's not a showpiece. It's not something that you only send things to your ancestors to or reach out to the gods. Your altar is nothing more than a physical representation of your spirituality. Nothing more, nothing less, nothing less. And it works, family. I'm here to tell you, it works. Now, what I'm going to share with you are some of the basic things that I've done to help maximize my earthly potential by the way of my altar. And one of the few things that I like to implore people to do is be consistent at their altar and do things to help them win while they're at their altar. One of the first things I did was I wanted a sweeter relationship with my father. You know, my father wasn't in my life as a kid, and after he transitioned, I felt a little wave that I didn't give him a chance the way I should have while he was still here living. So even though he's gone, he's no longer in his earthly domain, I understand that he still needs things. And I understand that his higher mind has nothing to do with his human choices. So me being the man that I am, the God that I am, the Chris Enlightened that I am, I still choose to help him on the other side. I burn ancestor money in his names. I send them well wishes. I send them light through divine prayers. And I do things to kindle our relationship a little stronger. You know what I mean? So one of the first things I did at my altar was I call it my sweetness ritual. It's really simple and anybody can do it. You only have to do it once. And I've done it once years ago. And I feel and I know that it worked. And that's one thing about these spiritual practices. Any type of magic, any type of ritual that you do, you have to feel and know it's going to work. You don't have to keep doing it every day like that. If you choose to, you can. If you choose to, you can. But me, when I do something, it's done, and so mote it be. It's just as simple as that. So, my father, peace and blessings be upon him, Gilbert Earl Huffman. And again, he wasn't in my life much at all, but in his own way, I'm sure he loved me. So my way of giving back was this sweetness ritual. And what I did was, I go to my altar, get his picture, put his picture face down, get a glass of sugar. And what I do, me personally, because I wanted to add light to his soul, I get a cup of water. The sun is the highest form of consciousness in our earthly domain. Water is the second highest form of consciousness in our earthly domain. Water's been here. And although it doesn't talk to you verbally, it doesn't use any type of guttural tones to talk to you, there's a consciousness of the creator that resides within the water. And what I do is I like to affect this water on a molecular level. And what I do is say 3 anabacoas over the water to activate the water. Anabacoa, Gijala Yaminka, Tatiri Tazara, Kabel Renatam Chasak Venu Tahar Nunora, Nagi Bordo She Yugadeka Kavavat Shamran, Bacham Tacham Rakamel Tazika Teka, Tami Gamlin, Chasin Kadosh, Ravtufka, the hell out of Teka, Yakiga Elam Champanezo Krekadusha Teka, Shivatanu Kabel, Ushman Zagata Yo Dea to Alamut, Bruksham Kavol Makuto, Lalam Bayed. Anabacoa, Gijila Yaminka, Tatir Tezara, Kabel Renatam Chasak Venuta Hardu Nora, Nagi Bordo She Yugadeka Kabavat Shamran, Bacham Tacham Rakamel Tazika Teka, Tami Gamlin Chasin Kadosh Barab Tufka Nahelada Teka, Yakiga Elam Chapanezo Krekadusha Teka, Shivatanu Kabel, Ushman Zagatanu Yodea Talamut, Bruksham Kavol Makuto, Lalam Vayed. Anabacoa, Gijilat Yaminka, Tatir Tazara, Kabel Renatam Chasak Venu to Harnonora, Naki Bordo She Yukateka Kabavat Shamran, Bacham Tacham Rakamel Tazika Teka, Tami Gamlan Chasim Gadosh, Brav Tufka Nahela Teka, Yakiga Elam Chapanezo Krekadusha Teka, Shivatanu Kabel, Ushman Zakatanu Yodea Talamut, Brukshum Kavol Makuto, Lalam Vayed. After I activate this water, I want my father and my relationship with my father to be a little bit more sweeter. So I'm going to take his pitcher. I'm going to take this cup filled with sugar, and I'm going to pour this activated miracle prayer healing water on it. Your glass won't do that. This is a special glass. But what I do, family, I take this water and I keep this pitcher on my altar and I leave it there for 3 days. For 3 days. And after 3 days, I discard the water and I know it worked. And I just feel like this rich connection with my Father after that. One thing you have to realize is this, family. When people transition and move over to the other side, they have a astute awareness and perception of things. Who they were in this incarnation isn't who they truly are. You tap into your unconscious mind, and your unconscious mind remembers all your incarnations. So does your higher self. And although your unconscious mind is residing within you right now while you're living, you're not able to consciously tap into it. But I know that by doing this, it's going to help me and my Father's relationship if we choose to incarnate again. He may choose to incarnate to be my son, or vice versa. Or humans have the potential to live the same life over and over until they get it right. We don't know how long we've been here incarnating over and over. But this is just something that I felt my spirit should do for me and my Father. And that's all it is. You can choose to do it or you don't. If you do it, they can be living too. It doesn't have to be someone that's transitioned. Peace and blessings be upon my sister. She's still living, but we went some years without talking all the time. Whatever it was, I put a picture of my sister on my altar and our relationship got better. I didn't do all this, but I did put a picture of my sister on my altar, and I can honestly say the relationship got better. Another thing you can do, you can burn away negative aspects of yourself. We all have things that we want to grow from. We all have things that we wish we can dissolve in our lives. And I call this my dissolving ritual. And whatever it is that I have in my life that I no longer want, that I no longer claim, I write it down. Laziness. I used to be real lazy. Every Sunday night I would say, Monday I'm going to the gym. Monday I'm going to write this book. Monday I'm going to do this. Monday I'm going to do that. Monday comes and I didn't do anything. But I use my altar. To fuel me to do better. And this is my Oshun candle. For those who don't know about Oshun, I have a banging mantra on Oshun on my playlist. So go to my mantras playlist and look up the Oshun mantra. It's a banger. But what I do is fold this ancestor money, this yellow parchment, this yellow paper with red ink, and I'm burning away my laziness. And before I burn this, I want to tell you guys something. When you light your candles, that flame is one of those elements that goes between dimensions. So all your ancestors can see the same flame that you light in this earthly domain, and they know you're there. So all your ancestors are watching you. All the gods and deities on your altar, they're watching you. So you're not alone, and don't ever feel as if you are alone. At any moment, you have a legion of people around you. You know what I mean? So when you're doing this, know that you got people giving you thanks and looking out for you, rooting you on, giving you love because they see you out here doing magic. You know what I mean, family? So keep that in mind when you're doing this. Let the energy of the collective consciousness of all those people watching you fuel you to win. So I'm burning away my laziness. And again, I've already done this. I've burnt my laziness away. But I'm showing you how to burn away your laziness. Okay? Some people are just mad. Whatever you feel as if you want to burn away, write it down. You're done being mad. You're done having poverty You want wealth consciousness. I want wealth consciousness. I want more love in my life. I want more joy. Now, I'm not going to burn the good things I want. I'm not going to burn the good things I want. I want them to manifest in my life like love, joy, and wealth. So what I do with this, I get them together and I fold them up. I just fold them up and I tuck it away under something powerful that would activate what I want. But things like poverty consciousness, anger, and madness, I'll burn that because I no longer want that with me in this domain. I burn that. It's not hard, it's easy to do. I'm burning anger and madness away out of me. It doesn't serve me. Poverty consciousness. I wrote a book on poverty consciousness. Just as simple as that, family. And be careful when you're doing this. I don't want you burning down your home. Be careful when you're doing this. One last thing I want you guys to remember is this, family. Your altar is your sacred place. Your altar is nothing more than a physical representation of who you are. As you grow, your altar will grow. When you connect with deities, different doors of opportunity will open up for you. You can only go so far with human effort. Stop trying to do everything on your own, family. There's nothing wrong with reaching out to higher divine celestial sources and asking them for help. I know a lot of men out there think that they can do everything on their own. I didn't start winning until I started asking for help. One thing humans don't do enough of is ask for what they need. They always ask for what they want, but your wants change. Your wants change. How many times have you asked for something that you wanted and when you got it, you was like, I'm alright. So the gods and these higher divine forces, they know that humans don't really want what they say they want, but they do need what they need. So focus more on asking what you need and not what you want, okay? Because the universe will always give you what you need, okay, family? That's a jewel from me to you. So hopefully you got some jewels on how to put things on your altar. You can put whatever it is that you want on your altar. It's your sacred place. It's an extension of who you are, okay, family? And create any type of ritual that you want. Create your own magic. When you create your own magic, it has more power because you're the only one using it. You're the only one using it. Have some spiritual ingenuity about yourself. Be creative. Allow your altar to help you manifest whatever it is you want in this earthly domain. It's just as simple as that, family. So on that note, it's your boy Chris Enlightened. I may do some more altar videos. I had a lot of people reaching out to me, letting me know they love these altar videos. And I think I will at least once a week have a new altar video on some things that I've done, that I've tried that work for me. And I will only share with you things that work for me. Okay, family? So on that note, it's your boy Chris Enlightened. You already know what we doing. Before I go, check out my latest book, Consciousness Equals Choice. It's a banger. A lot of people are giving me positive feedback. They're telling me it's my best literary works of art as of yet. I'm getting better. I'm getting stronger. And that book, Consciousness Equals Choice, C equals C, is nothing more than a literary proof that the more that you do things, the better you'll get. It's my 5th book. My first book was good. It was a book of metaphysical spiritual poems called The Enlightened Taught. It's on Amazon right now, and it's still doing well. It's still doing well. It's guaranteed to titillate your frontal lobe, family. I don't know of anyone who's writing spiritual metaphysical poems. I've yet to hear any, but the ones I have in that book blow you away. And I wrote that like 6-7 years ago. You know what I mean, family? But poverty conscious has heat. Wealth consciousness has heat. Dissolving your limitations definitely has heat. But my last book, Consciousness Equals Choice, it's a banger. So on that note, family, it's your boy Chris Enlightened. You already know what we doing. I'm out here winning.